how to cope with those overwhelming emotions, because there is so much. Again, another one that just seems to be so prevalent and is kind of hitting us every single time. So let me just make sure that we are live where we're meant to be live. I believe we're live where we're supposed to be live. I think we're nearly there. We seem to be there. I think we're live on Facebook. I think we're live over here on Insta. And this is where I'm gonna cross my fingers and hoping that we're live here. I'm not sure if these guys are. Hold on one sec. Let's trust that they are. If not, it might just be us today. It might just be a private session on Instagram today instead. So we're live. Yay! We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Okay. So I know. I promise we will be grounded and present and peaceful and calm by the end of this session this morning. Now, overwhelm, again, is such a common emotion that most people, I think, most people, not all, I know there'll be the odd person who's like, no, I'm totally chilled, I've got nothing going on. But most people are living in overwhelm. We were never, ever designed to live in this way. Human beings are not built for the world that we live in the way that we do. And so today what I want to talk about is how to deal with overwhelm and really show you a simple way to bring like stress management into your day-to-day life. Now, of course, the thing I'm going to be showing you is the 5 steps of EAM, but what I want to do, and if you haven't seen it yet, please watch the video that I did a week ago about stress, and it's like, it will just explain so much of why we experience stress, why we experience overwhelm, how our brain functions or stops functioning at its highest capacity, the impact it has on your health, your energy, your well-being, your ability to think, to so many things that this energy of stress shows up as. Now, many of us call it overwhelm, we might call it anxiety, we might call it stress, we might call it many things. But so please take the time to watch that video as well. So to today, when we think about overwhelm from an energy perspective, I just want to give you a new concept or idea around some of the things that might actually be affecting you. So the way that I think about overwhelm, and if you've seen any of our other videos, you would have seen or heard me talk about our aura or our energy field. You are so much more than this physical body that you see. Science has shown that we have an electromagnetic energy field which expands and can be measured up to 20 feet away from us. Now, in the scientific world, we have to call it electromagnetic energy field. In spiritual practices, this is very akin to what we call our aura or auric field. So with EAM, we kind of skip between the two because sometimes you've got explanations in both sides of the camps, but really what we want you to do is understand yourself. You are so much more than what you see. Now, imagine you've got these Russian doll versions of you outside that you don't see with these eyes, only because they vibrate at a different frequency to what your light receptors in your eyes are able to tune into. But they're absolutely there. And these different layers of your energy field represent different parts of your life. So there's one called the etheric, which is a blueprint of your physical body. There's one called the emotional, which is obvious. It carries all of your emotions. There's another one called the mental level, which carries all of your thoughts and beliefs. And then there are some others which relate to other more spiritual pieces of who you are and the journey that you've been on as your soul, etc. Now, the reason I'm saying all of that is with the understanding we have from an energy perspective, overwhelm is literally our body, all of our bodies, our different energy bodies being impacted by all of these different situations, all of these multi-directional energy sources coming at us all of the time. Take us back a few thousand years. We didn't have all of the information coming at us through our phones, through our laptops, through the TV, through the news. We didn't have all the cars. We didn't have all of the pollution. We didn't have all the people. We were far, far, far more grounded because we were literally able to connect with the earth. If you think about a fridge or a TV in your house, one of the things you have to have is for it to be grounded. Otherwise, the electricity in it goes crazy and it explodes. We are exactly the same. You and I need to also be grounded. We need to be present. We need to be connected to the earth. And yet there are so many things that prevent us from being connected, to being grounded again. The trainers that we wear, plastic stops you connecting. Carpets in our house, often made of plastic, stops you connecting. We spend all of our time indoors, never outside with our feet barefoot on the ground. Or if we are outside, most of us live in built up towns and cities. We're walking on concrete. We're not just connected to the earth or the ground or the grass itself. So there are some simple practices, aside from using EAM, that can literally recalibrate your energy field and release all of this additional energy that's coming at you through your aura and literally send it straight down into the earth. Try it. Get outside 2 minutes. I know it's really cold at the moment, but get outside for 2 minutes. Just put your feet in the earth barefoot and just feel everything drain out of you in a good way. The overwhelm will literally disappear. Now, if we talk about overwhelm from the brain's perspective, our brain, again, was never designed to live at this pace. But your brain itself actually deletes a whole load of information. I was trying to find the actual stat this morning, but just trust me, it's a hell of a lot. You are only consciously aware of a tiny, tiny, tiny percentage of the information that your brain is processing. Now, take that back to our energy field. What is happening to the rest of that information? Just because you're consciously aware of it, not consciously aware of it, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It definitely is there. And so all of that other information is in our aura. Our brain is trying to delete a lot of it. And there's all of this extra information that you don't see that your brain and your energy field are trying to manage with and trying to deal with all of the time. Again, back to our aura. Our auric field is reading everything that's happening on an emotional level, on a mental level. It's paying attention to what that person over there is feeling. It's reading what's happening in the mass consciousness field. You are reading and picking up on information that you don't even know. That's let alone all of the electromagnetic signals, all of the 5G, the microwaves, the Wi-Fi signals in your house, the signals from your phone, all of them coming at you from every single angle possible. Now, can you see how this beautiful bubble of energy that surrounds you and supports you might actually be taking on board too much? There is so much going on all the time. So is it any wonder that we feel stressed out, anxious, or overwhelmed? Not really. It's not really a surprise. So this is why with EAM we talk about everything being energy, because when we take it back to that perspective, we only need to have one process, the 5 steps of the energy alignment method, to be able to put into practice on anything that is showing up in your life. This isn't just a spiritual concept. Quantum physics has shown that everything is energy. We are all part of one electromagnetic energy field. So when we can deal with shifting energy, we can change so many things and we can change the impact of so many things. So What we want to do today is to work through the 5 steps of EAM to release these feelings of overwhelm, which I know come up so frequently for so many. I hope that's given you a little bit more of a perspective. I could literally stand here and teach all day, but I've got another whole day of training, about 6 hours of training to do once I jump off here. So today we're going to walk through the 5 steps. If you're new to EAM, please follow the link and watch the other training video where I walk you through the 5 steps in more detail. Today I'm literally working you through the steps to work on releasing overwhelm. So close your eyes for me. I invite you to stand with your feet hip width apart. Take a nice deep breath in. Close your eyes. And I want you to ask, am I experiencing, or am I feeling, or am I carrying any feelings of overwhelm? Step 2, your body is going to respond and probably give you a sway forward. You'll find that your body just moves forward. And it might move backwards, which is usually a no. A yes is usually a forward and a no is usually backwards. Step 3, there are lots of ways to do step 3. The ones I would like you to focus on today is 1, what happens in your energy. So where are you feeling the overwhelm? Which part of your energy field, which part of your energy system are you experiencing this overwhelm? Is it in your heart? Is it in your head? Is it on your shoulders? Is it in your hips? Is it down your legs? Where are you feeling this tension? Where are you feeling this pressure in your energy? And number 2, if you're not feeling anything, the other way to do this is working on using numbers. How many times have you repeated overwhelm, or how many feelings of overwhelm are you carrying? And you can ask your sway, is it more than 100 feelings of overwhelm? More than 1,000 feelings of overwhelm? More than 10,000 feelings of overwhelm? Okay, I've got more than 1,000 to release. And then go halfway, so more than 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Okay, so just use your sway to give you the yes or the no, and it will give you a rough ballpark figure. So that's step 3. Step 4 is where we work on transforming. This is where we recalibrate our energy. We release that resistant, that stuck, reversed or overwhelming energy and turn it into something positive with step 5. So step 4, I simply want you to repeat these words out loud after me. I will guide you through. Close your eyes for me, palms facing down, hands separated. And we're going to repeat this twice, once for ourselves, and we're also going to send this off again out into mass consciousness, those of you who've been with us on these lives. So I am ready to release these feelings of overwhelm and anything in my energy which is impacting and overwhelming my energy or my life. I release these feelings of overwhelm from my energy. I release it in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to release these feelings of overwhelm, stress, or anxiety. I release the impact of all things which are affecting my energy field. I release this from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to release the impact in my energy of all of these things which are influencing my energy field and creating these feelings of overwhelm. I release all overwhelm from my experience. I release it in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. Just take a nice deep breath in. And we are going to repeat that and send that out again to everybody else on the planet who needs this work right now. So I am ready to release all experiences of overwhelm, chaos, stress, anxiety, and confusion for every single soul on this planet. I release all experiences of overwhelm from mass consciousness. I release this all from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to release all experiences of overwhelm, stress, anxiety, chaos from mass consciousness, from society, from each and every person on this planet. I release the energy of overwhelm and the impact it has. I release this from my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to release the energy of overwhelm. I release all stress, chaos, confusion, and the impact of overwhelm on every single soul. I release it from the collective energy of our consciousness for everyone on the planet. I release this from my energy, from the mass consciousness field. I release this in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. Really nice deep breath in. And out. You guys are amazing. I'm not sure if you can feel the energy of that, but that just feels like it's lifted for so many people. Thank you. Now we get to do the good bit, which is step 5. Step 5 is all about the manifestation. This is about asking for, calling in, reprogramming, sending out, receiving whatever it is you're ready for, or whatever it is you're asking for. So the best way to do step 5 is to just close your eyes. Again, make sure that you're stood upright. Imagine this white light coming down through your head, down your spine, or a cable running down your spine, through your legs, down into the earth, into the soles of your feet. And then again, drawing energy back up from your feet, through your body, up your spine, up to the top of your head. And then I just want you to consciously imagine your energy expanding, your physical body getting bigger to fill the room. Imagine a funnel of energy coming in through the top of your head, all the way down through the center of your body. And imagine that funnel getting wider. Again, letting that fill the room and the space that you're in. Pop your hands up above your head and repeat after me. I am ready to allow more conscious awareness, groundedness, presence, clarity, calm, and peace. I am ready to feel, know, and experience all of these emotions in my day-to-day life. As I experience this feeling of grounded presence, as I allow myself to be connected to planet Earth, knowing I am fully supported always, I allow all of this into my energy, into mass consciousness, into society, for each and every person to remain connected to themselves. I allow all of this into my energy, in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. I am ready to allow this feeling of love, grounded, peaceful connection I allow myself to be consciously aware and awake. I allow calm, peace, love, clarity into my life. I consciously send this out through the electron field to each and every other person on the planet. I allow all of this into my energy, into mass consciousness. I allow this in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. One more time. I am ready to allow a feeling of calm, groundedness, peace, presence. I allow myself to be a light walker, spreading love, peace, and clarity wherever I go. I send this out across the planet to each and every person so that we can remain connected to ourselves. I allow all of this into my energy in all forms, on all levels, and at all points in time. Really nice deep breath in. And whenever you feel ready to, bring your arms down by your sides, open your eyes. Whoa, you guys. I love doing these morning sessions. Absolutely love doing these morning sessions with all of you. Thank you for being here every day, for doing this work, for all of the people who have no idea that we're doing this every day for ourselves, for them, and for the whole of the planet. I really want to take a look at the Schumann resonance and see what's happening at the time that we're doing this. I keep meaning to do it every day. So it would be amazing to see the impact that we're having in the global field with this work that we're doing every morning. Whether you're doing this with us live, whether you're watching on the replay, please know that the vibration of this will definitely be there with you. Keep on using this. Please put the 5 steps into practice throughout your day. Work on releasing any resistance or overwhelm, stress, anxiety, fear, anger, jealousy, pain, loss of freedom, whatever is coming up for you. The more you put this into practice, the more open you will be. The more open you are, the easier your life will shift and change, the better you're going to be able to cope. We reduce our stress levels. We step more into being empowered and expansive. And that is absolutely our intention with everything we're doing with EAM. So please remember to keep on sharing this everywhere. The entire planet needs this right now, and just trust it doesn't matter how many people tune in and watch this, the work that we're doing collectively is impacting the lives of everybody else too. So thank you for being with us, sending you all so much love, and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. But bye for now. Bye for now. There we go. I'm gonna stop streaming here. Bye, you guys.